Hi everybody, I'm going to show you a small demo of what we have done to our company in logistic and transport. This company, to understand what they do, is that they have trucks, they have trailers for carrying like containers, vehicles and machines, and what they sell is transport services. So what we have done for them is in sales order, every sales order that we create, we can choose a customer. For instance, we can choose from where this transport will start from and to where it goes. In transport start, we can choose the date this transport will start. For this demo, I'm going to put today and the day that it's going to finish. Sometimes, because my company can make transport for provinces, it can take more than one day. In order lines, since they sell services, we create every single service of the kind of transport they do. For instance, container, they have empty container and they have also full container. So we can put container, empty container 20 feet. We can specify the quantity. Okay, then we have the prices. In transport information tab, we can add vehicle information. Here we're going to see all the cargo that this truck, all the trucks that belongs to the transport did carry, and here we have the commission. So let us save. Okay, now we can add the transport information. So when you choose add one item, we are going to choose a vehicle. Okay, we can choose a driver. The helper, normally someone that goes with the driver when they going to make a transport. We can choose one too if we want. Here we can choose the trailer. Okay, and now we can put the cargo. Since we add one order line with container, and we said that the quantity of container, empty container, was 2. Here in the cargo, I have to choose the same product. If I choose a different product than what they are in the order lines, this is going to pop up a warning and it will not let you save. The identification is just to put anything that can identify the cargo. If it's a vehicle, it can be the license plate or the chassis number and so on. The port document is related with, sometimes my client, they go very often, they take products and cargo from the port, and from that you can put the associated document. The brand, if the cargo has a brand and a model. The from is sometimes they make transport and they have just one particular cargo that they're going to transport to a different place. So you can, per line of the cargo, say from where to where it goes. And here the transport date. Since they can make a transport, it can last like a week, because they can transport like in a week 4,000 vehicles. Since I add 2 containers in quantity, here in the manifest I have to add also 2 lines. If I don't, it's going to pop me up an error and going to tell me that there is something missing, because the services in the manifest, the products in the manifest, the cargo in the manifest, it has to be the same that are in the sales order. So now we are going to save it. We are going to save it. So my client's strategy, sometimes, because they can be, sometimes they are going to make a transport and they don't really know what they are going to transport. So what they do, sometimes they keep the sales order open till the end of the operation. In the manifest, we can see the 2 cargo that we added to that vehicle. So here it's going to show you all the cargo from all the vehicles. It's just a resume. And also you can print it here, the manifest, you can print it with the list of all documents that we just have transported. Also, it's possible to print as a transport order. That is a document that before that the company gives to the driver, so the driver knows where to transport to where, from where to where. Without this document, the driver cannot go to any transport. In commission, what we have here is that we can choose an employee. If we choose an employee that is not in the sales order, for instance, it's going to pop up a warning telling that the transport information was not found from this employee. That means probably that the employee is not in the transport order. So, but if you choose someone that is already there, it's going to take the quantity of the cargo they transported. And here we can put the value. So here we also have the commission is integrated with HR. So when the HR is going to process pay slips, it's going to take all the commissions from a range of dates, okay, associated to the date they are processing the pay slips, and based on that, they're going to put this commission in pay slips receipt. Also, this only assumes commission that are in state confirmed. So right now the state of the commission are confirmed, and from this time it's possible to assign the commission. My client, they don't in their business they don't wait to pay the commission when the client didn't pay yet. So that's why we in sales order to invoice is already confirmed. The commission also is the idea is to be automatically calculated, but right now my client is still waiting. It is reorganizing the company so they can have a lot of one single rule to apply commissions. So we have everything here. Now, how this related to the others? So because we have a driver that is this one, and we make a transport with him, if we go to human resources and I pick up this driver, he has to be marked as is a driver. I have this tab that is transport sales, and here I can see all transport that this driver did. Here also I can see commissions associated to this driver, some on state confirmed, some already in drafts yet. And I can see production statistic that we're going to show how many transport this employee has done. In fleet, let me take the vehicle license plate first. In fleet, we are going to be able to see, for instance, how many transport a vehicle did also. In transport sales, I can see all the transport that the vehicle have done till now. And in the future, the idea is to use this also to calculate and to see how much in terms of benefits this vehicle already did, because sometimes when the vehicle is in repair, it can give a perception like, for instance, that this vehicle is always needing too much maintenance, but actually it can be the vehicle that produce quite a lot, and to be able to balance it. So we can see here also we can print vehicle data. It's just a small information, it's not nothing more, but the client later on they want to improve this. Also here in the fleet module they also intend to manage the accidents they have, because sometimes they have to pay repairment, sometimes they have to pay if some cargo is damaged, and so on. So that's all. Thank you.